CBSE online classes, and I am your maths teacher. And students, now we are going to start assignment number 11 of grade 8. Okay beta, no, today we will start the chapter 4, and the name of chapter 4 is algebraic expression and algebraic formula. Means in this assignment I will tell you about the algebraic expression, that which type of expression are called the algebraic expression. Now first open your book, turn out page number 75, unit 4, algebraic expression and algebraic formula. Okay beta, first I will tell you about the algebraic expression, that which type of expression are called the algebraic expression. Okay, you have to see just like this expression, 3x square plus 5x minus 9 in the previous classes. Yes, so this expression is called the algebraic expression. Why? Because as we know that we already learned in the grade 7 that these terms are called the algebraic terms. Algebraic terms, and plus minus, these are called the operations. So how we can define the algebraic expression? So simply, when algebraic, more than one algebraic terms are joined with one another with the help of different operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, so that expression is called the algebraic expression. Understood beta? When more than two algebraic terms are combined with the help of different operations, that expression is called the algebraic expression. Understood beta? Okay, now come on the new one, polynomial topic, the polynomial. So polynomial. Okay, a polynomial in the variable x in an algebraic expression of the form just like this one, polynomial expression p of x. Here we are talking about the variable of x. So let a function is 5x4 minus 2x3 plus 3x square plus 2x minus 5. So here the variable x is using, so that's why we will write that polynomial p, polynomial of variable x, means x variable is using here. So this expression, this type of expression is called the polynomial expression. Why? Okay, keep in mind that when the power of x or index of x, means it is denoted by n, means the power represented by n. So when the power or index, or you can say that n is not negative, non-negative, this is the first situation or category, and the second category is when the last term, this is called the coefficient of variable x. So we can represent the polynomial expression a n minus 1 x n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x n minus 2 and so on, and the last term is a n. When the power n, x variable power n is not negative, and the last term is not equal to 0, en is not equal to 0, then we say that that expression is called the polynomial expression. Look at here. Here the power is 4. It's mean non-negative. And the last term en is not equal to 0. It's a 5. So this expression is called a polynomial expression. Yes? And the other example is p of x is equal to 3x minus 5 is also called a polynomial expression. Why? Because here the power of x the power is 1 and 1 is not negative, and the last term means this is the last term and last term is not equal to 0. So this expression is also called a polynomial expression. Understood, beta? Now there are some expressions that are not polynomial. Let's suppose p of x is absolute value of 3x. This is not polynomial expression. P of x is equal to 4x power minus 2. Here the power is in negative form. And we also know that a polynomial expression have power non-negative. So here the power is negative. It's mean this is not a polynomial expression. And p of x is equal to 4x power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 0.5 in decimal form. So this is not a polynomial expression. Fine. So when a power or index of x, or you can say that n is equal to negative number, any negative number, minus 1, minus 2 or so on, that expression is called not polynomial expression. When n is equal to power 1 by 2, 2 by 3 are absolute value, that expressions are not polynomial expression. Fine? Understood, beta? Okay. Now come on the next one and take out your book. Turn out page number 77. Okay, the page 77, and testing means identify that which one is a polynomial or not polynomial. So look at the first one, 3x square plus 8x plus 5. This is the polynomial or not? Yes, because the power of x means n is not negative and the last number an is not equal to 0. Sorry, an is not equal to 0. So that's why we have to say that this expression is called the polynomial expression. Okay, look at the second one, x cube plus 2 1 by 2 x square plus 5x minus 3, and the first one x cube plus 2 power 1 by 2 and x square plus 5x minus 3. So this is called a polynomial expression or not? Now think about it. Okay, and the next one is the power of x square plus x 1 by 2 minus 4. So 1 by 2, this is polynomial or not? No. Fine. And here look at this one. Here again 3x in denominator. When 3x come on the numerator, the power of 3x will negative. So think about it. This one is the polynomial or not? Understood? Okay. Now come on the new topic, and the new topic is rational expression. Okay. Rational expression. As we already learned about the rational number. Do you remember? Rational number, a number in p by q form is called the rational number, just like 3 by 6 or 3 by 5 or 5 by 3. So these type of number are p by q form, or you can simply say fraction number are called the rational number that give us a terminating answer, means that can be terminate, not repeating answer. They are not giving us not repeating answer. So these numbers are called the rational numbers. But now we are talking about the rational expression. So let's suppose there are two expression, p of x is one expression and q of x is the other expression. So how we can write in rational form? So simply p of x divided by q of x is called a rational expression when q of x not equal to 0. This is the situation. Understood, beta? Okay. Now come on the property of rational expression. Property of rational expression. Okay, we also learned there some properties. So that if two or more algebraic rational expression, that how we can solve. So there are some properties. The first one is equality, means equality property. In equality property, the equal sign are considered. Means let's suppose p of x divided by q of x is equal means equal to r of x and s of x. There are four algebraic expressions. So when the equality property is used, it means we will use the equal sign. And then cancellation property is the second property. In cancellation property, we can cancel just p of x and k. K is any coefficient number or real number. Q of x and k is a real number. Then p of x is equal to q of x. How? Because k can be cancelled with the k, and due to the cancel of k or any number, real number, this property is called the cancellation property. And addition and subtraction. So division property, we can say that division property, it's mean we can divide, fine, and just like p of x divided by q of x divided by r of s and s of x. So then division can be converted into the multiplication, and then we can solve. Multiplication property. Multiplication means p of x and q of x, there are some properties and they are multiplied. S of x. So during multiplication property, it will become p of x and r of x, and q of x, s of x, multiply after multiplication. Addition property means addition property have addition sign, plus sign, q of x and r of x, s of x, they are add. And how we can solve this one? First, during addition we will find the LCM of both these numbers and then we will solve that, as we know that how we can convert the small fraction to the long fraction. And the last one is subtraction. Subtraction have the subtraction sign, p of x divided by q of x minus r of x and s of x. There are four expressions. So how we can solve? Same as in division. First we will find the LCM and then we will convert the small fraction to the long fraction and then we can solve. Understood, beta? Okay, now come on the next topic. Okay, and the last topic is rational expression in its lowest form. That how we can find the lowest form of any expression. Beta, we can find the lowest form by cancellation, by HCF, find HCF, finding the HCF, and by prime factorization means by factorize each of the two polynomial p of x and q of x. Fine. Let there are two expression. The first one is x square minus 1 and the second one is, this is p of x and q of x is x minus 1. So how we can simplify? First we will write in rational form, x square minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So how we can simplify, how we can find the lowest term of this expression, rational expression. So x square minus 1, x square minus 1, 1 can be right 1 square, as we know that 1 square is equal to 1. So x minus 1 and a square minus b square. This is the formula as we already learned. A square minus b square is equal to a minus b and a plus b. Now open the formula. It will become x minus 1 and x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So x minus 1 can be cancelled with the x minus 1. So just x plus 1 is obtained. So this is the lowest form of this expression. Understood, beta? Okay. Now after the explanation, come on the examples. And the example number 1. Find page number 79. Page 79 and example 1. Okay, page 79, example. And the example 1 is, I will do just only one part. Fine? Okay, come on the second part. The second part is 3x square plus 18x plus 27 divided by 5x square minus 45. And they are saying that find out the lowest term of this expression. Fine? There are two expressions and find out the lowest term. So how we can find it? So beta, as we know that we can simplify, we can find the lowest term by taking the HCF, by taking the common or factorize. Fine? So can we take the 3 common from the first expression? Yes. So the next number, x square plus 3 6 are 18 plus 3 9s are 27 divide by, then we can take common from here 5x square minus 9. Fine? Okay, now 3x square plus, right on the last term 9 can be right 3 square, a square plus b square plus 2a and b. It's a formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab. 5x square minus 9 can be right 3 square. So 3 a square plus 2ab plus b square can be closed. X plus 3 means a plus b whole square. 5 a square minus b square. Open the formula. A minus b, a plus b. Now 3x whole square, it means x minus 3 can be right 2 times. Then 5x minus 3, x plus 3. So x plus 3 can be cancelled with x plus 3. So 3 by 5 x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. This is the simplest form of this expression or lowest term. This is your final answer. Understood, beta? Okay. Now do the practice of example part 1. Now turn the page, come on the page 80, example 1. Okay, now example 1. And example 1 is, the first part is 1 divided by x minus 1 minus 1 divided by x plus 2 and 2 plus 2x divided by x square minus y square. Then they are saying that simplify, means how we can solve this question. There are 3 rational expressions and they are add and subtract. So page 80. An example 1. Fine. Okay, now first part is 1 divided by x minus y minus 1 divided by x plus y plus 2x divided by x square minus y square. So how we can simplify this one? As we know that we can simplify by taking the SCF or LCM, the x minus y minus 1 divided by x plus y plus 2x divided by a square minus b square. A square minus b square is equal to, as we know that a x minus y and x plus y means a minus y, a plus b. Fine. So open the formula, it will become x minus y, x plus y. Now what will be the LCM of these denominator? So look at here, x minus y and x plus y, and here x minus y, x plus y is the product of this one. So which one is the highest one? This expression has the highest denominator, so we will take this expression. This one is the LCM. It's mean x minus y, x plus y. Now as we know that how we can convert the small fraction into the long fraction. First x minus y divided by x minus y, x plus y. So what will be the answer? Beta, x minus y and x plus y divided by x minus y. X y minus y, x minus y can be cancelled. So x plus y just obtain. So then x plus y will multiply with 1. So x plus y minus same x plus y can be cancelled with the x plus y, just x minus y will obtain. Plus 2x, and then what will be the answer here? X minus y and x plus y divided by x minus y, x plus y can be cancelled, just 1 is your answer. It means we will write 1 here. Now open the bracket, x plus y minus x minus plus minus y plus 2x multiply with 1, 2x divided by x minus y and x plus y. So plus x minus x can be cancelled, plus y minus y can be cancelled. Fine. So just 2x. Fine. So minus plus minus, and this one is the x plus y, and sorry, here the x minus y. When we will cancel x plus y, so x minus y will obtain. Sorry. We will write this step again. X plus y minus x minus plus y plus 2x divided by x minus y, x plus y. So plus minus can be cancelled. So y plus y, 2y plus 2x divided by x minus y, x plus y. So 2 can be cancelled, common from here. So it will become x plus y, or y plus x have the same meaning. X plus y. X plus y can be cancelled with the x plus y. Just 2 divided by x minus y. This is your final answer after cancellation. Fine. So the next second part is your task. Do the practice of example 1 second part. Now come on the example 2. And the example 2 is Example 2, they are saying that find the product means multiplication. Product means multiplication. Find of this expression. So how we can find it? Example 2. Okay, and x plus 2 divided by 2x minus 3y dot mean product x square minus 9y square divided by xy my plus 2y. Fine. Okay, now how we can solve this question? X plus 2 x plus 2 divided by 2x minus 3y. Fine. And then 4 can be write 2 square is equal to 4. It means 2x whole square, because x have also a square, so it can be write 2x whole square. Both the variable and coefficient have the square, so we will write square after the bracket. So 9 is the square of 3, so it can be write 3y whole square. And we can take common y from here, so x plus 2. Fine. Okay, now x plus 2 divided by 2x minus 3y into a square minus b square. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b and a minus b, product of a minus b. So 2x minus 3y, 2x plus 3y, a minus b, a plus b, divided by y x plus 2, and this is 2x. These are the denominator. Fine. So x, here the 4 expression are multiply, and during multiply we can use the cancellation property. Fine. During multiplication, not addition and subtraction. Here we are talking about the multiplication. During multiplication we can use the cancellation property. So cancel x plus 2, 2x minus 3y can be cancelled, 2x minus 3y. Yes. So just 2x plus 3, this expression is left, divided by and y here in denominator, and this is your final answer. Understood, beta? Okay, now come on the next page, page 81, and that how we can divide 2 or more algebraic or rational expression. Okay, now page 81 and example. If you have more than 2 rational expression and they are divided, so how we can solve, how we can simplify? There are 4 expression, x square minus 4x plus 4, then divide by 14y x square minus 4. So beta, first keep in mind that first we will convert the division into the multiplication. 7xy divided by x square minus 4x plus 4. Convert the division sign into the multiplication, the value will opposite. It will become x square minus 4 divided by 14y. Understood? Okay. Now 7xy divided by a square, sign is minus, plus 4 is the square of 2, so a square, b square minus 2a and b. 2 2s are 4x, it will become this one. Multiply a square minus 4 is the square of 2 divided by 14y. Now 7xy divided by a square minus 2ab plus b square. Close the formula. It will become x minus 2. It means a minus b whole square. Multiply a square minus b square is equal to a minus b, a plus b. Open the formula, 14y. So they are multiplied, it means we can use the cancellation property. Fine. Okay, here the square, it means x minus 2 is 2 times. So cancel with 1 time here. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. Y can be cancelled with the y. Just x is left here. X multiply x plus 2, then divide by x minus 2 into 2. So the final your answer is x into x plus 2 divided by 2 into x minus 2. This is your final answer. Understood, beta? Okay. If you have another situation, that if you have a value of x and y, means variable value are given, let x is equal to minus 4 and y is equal to 9, then find out the value of 3 of x square minus 3 of x under root y plus 6 divided by 5x plus y whole square. If the values are given, then how we can find the expression value? So put the value of x and y here. 3x, as we know that x is equal to minus 4, so write on minus 4 whole square, and then put the value of y is equal to 9 plus 6 divided by 5, and then x is minus 4 plus 9. So 3 minus 4 whole square, it means minus 4 will multiply 2 times, and the square root of 9 is 3, as we know that 3, and they are multiply all the numbers. 6 divided by 5 minus plus minus 9 minus 4 5, and the sign will positive because greater value have positive sign. Fine. Okay, now 3 minus 4 multiply minus 4, 4 4s are 16, minus minus plus 16 multiply 3, and then plus 6 divided by 5 5s are 25. So multiply 3 3s are 9, and 9 multiply with 16, what will be the answer? 16 multiply with 9, 9 6 are 54, 9 1s are 9, 10, 14, and then add 6, so it will become 150 divided by 25. And when we will divide 150 divided by 25, what will be the answer? 5 5s are 25, 5 3s are 15, and 0, 5 1s are 5, 5 6 are 30. It means 6 is your final answer after putting the value of this one. Understood, beta? Okay. Now after the explanation and example, now come on the exercise 4.1. Okay, now exercise 4.1. and page number 81. Now question 1. In question 1 they are saying they identify whether the following algebraic expression are the polynomial, yes or no. Just write down the yes or no at the front of this expression. Fine. These are the polynomial expression or not. So look at the first one. The first one is in question 1. 3x square plus 1 by x minus 5. So 3x square plus x, it will become minus 1 minus 5. Fine. So this is the algebraic expression or not? Sorry, polynomial expression or not? No. Why? Because as we already learned that a expression is a polynomial expression when the power of x the power of x, all the power of x is not, it means n is non-negative. This is the situation 1, and the other situation means the last term an is not equal to 0. Here the last term is not equal to 0, but the power of x is negative. It means this is not a polynomial expression. Understood, beta? Okay. Now the second one, look at the second one. Second one is the algebraic expression or no? As we already learned that if the power of x is negative, then we say that that expression is not a polynomial. If the power of x is just like in fraction form, then we will say that that expression is not a polynomial expression. Now think about it and write on yes or no in the front of these are the expression. Fine. Now it's your task. Now come on the second question, page 82. Page 82, question number 2. And the question number 2 is, they are saying that select the rational expression, means which one is the rational expression and which one is not. Rational expression means if p of x divided by q of x, where q of x not equal to 0 and both the expression have some situation means x power means not negative and the last term an will not equal to 0. So same, choose the one free x power minus 1 by 2. So this one is the rational expression, yes or no? And the second one is, this one is no. The second one is x power 3 minus 2x square plus 3. The second part, x cube minus 2x square plus under root 3 divided by 2 plus 3x minus x square. Look at the power of x variable is positive, here positive, and the an not equal to 0. Fine. So it's mean this is a rational expression. Yes. No. Look at the third one and fourth one. Now it's your task. Think about it and write down yes or no in the front of this expression. Understood, beta? Now come on the question number 3. Okay, now page 82, exercise 4.1 and question number 3. Question 3, they are saying that reduce the following rational expression to lowest form. It means find out the lowest term. As we already done examples that how we can find the lowest terms. Fine. So the second part, I will do only 1 or 2 part, and the rest all the parts you will do yourself. Fine. 8a x plus 1 divided by 2 x square minus 1. Now how we can solve this question? 8a x plus 1 divided by 2 x a square minus, it can be write 1 whole square because 1 square is equal to 1. So 8a x plus 1 divided by 2 a square minus b square. Formula: a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So x, here a is x and b is 1. So a plus b, a minus b. No, x plus 1 can be cancelled with x plus 1. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So 4a is just let in numerator and x minus 1 in denominator. And this is your final answer. Understood, beta? Okay. Now come on the sixth part, sixth number. one is, as we are doing question number 3, the sixth number is x square minus 4x plus 4 divided by 2x square minus 8. How we can find the lowest term? Simple, x square minus 4 is the square of 2 square, fine. So then a square, b square, 2a and b. It will become 2 2s are 4, 4x. And then we can take the common 2 from here. So x square minus 2 4s are 8. Then a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to what? A square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to, when we will close this formula, this is the formula of a minus b whole square. Understood? So x, a is x and b is 2. A minus 2 whole square divided by 2, x square minus 4 is the square of 2. So x minus 2 whole square divided by 2, a square minus b square, x minus 2, x plus 2, a plus b, a minus b. So x minus 2 whole square, it means x minus 2 can be write 2 times. Then 2, x minus 2, x plus 2. X minus 2 can be cancelled with x minus 2. Yes. So just x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 2 will obtain, and this is your final answer. Understood, beta? Okay, now rest all the parts are your task. Complete this all the question in your notebook. Now come on to question number 4. Okay, question 4 is, they are saying that find the value of this expression and find out the final solution of this expression by putting the value of x, y and z. The variable values are given, so how we can find? As we already learned the example, we already done example in the expression, rational expression. Okay, and question number 4 is, I will do the first part and the second part will your task. Fine. So x cube y minus 2z divided by xz. When x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 1 and z is equal to minus 2. So what will be the value of this expression? Fine. So simple. First we will put the value of x, y, z. So x is 3. Put the value of x here, 3 power 3. Y is minus 1 and they are multiplied. There is no any sign between two variables, it means they are multiplied. 2 and the value of z is minus 2. Divide by x, 3 and the z is minus 2. Now 3 power 3, it means 3 will multiply 3 times. Minus 1 and then minus 2, 2s are 4, and then when we will open the bracket it will become minus minus plus, minus 4 it will become plus 4, and 3 2s are 6, minus 6. Now 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, minus 27 plus 4 divided by minus 6. Minus 27 plus 4. What will be the answer? Minus 27 and minus plus minus. So 27 minus 4, 23. So minus 23, because the greater value is 27 and 27 have my negative sign, so write down negative sign at the front of this number. Minus 6, minus sign can be cancelled with the minus sign. So no, 23 divided by 6. 23 divided by 6. 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 3s are 18, and then 8 cannot be subtracted from 3, so we will carry from here, it will become 13. 13 minus 8, what will be the answer? 5, and 1 minus 1, 0. So the final solution is 3 whole 5 by 6, and this is your final answer. Understood, beta? Okay, now do the next part yourself. And now come on the question number 5. I will do just only one part. Fine? And rest all the parts you will do yourself. Now come on the part 6. Okay, first come on the part 3. Part 3 is x square minus 25 divided by x square minus 36 minus x plus 5 divided by x plus 6. So beta, first open the formula. X square minus 25 is the square of 5, so it can be write 5 square, and then x whole square minus 36 is the square of 6 minus x plus 5 divided by x plus 6. So a square minus b square. Open the formula. A minus b, a plus b. And again open the formula. A minus b, a plus b. Minus x plus 5 divided by x plus 6. Now what will be the LCM of these two denominators? The highest one, this one, it means this is the LCM. Fine? Okay, now divide it. X minus 6, x plus 6 divided this denominator. As we know that how we can convert the small fraction to the long fraction. The denominator will divide on the LCM. What will be the answer? When we will divide this expression on this one, just 1. We will get just one answer. 1 will multiply with this expression. We can check here beta. X minus 6, x plus 6 divided by x minus 6 LCM, x plus 6. Can be cancelled just 1. 1 will multiply with this one. X minus 5, x plus 5. Minus x plus 6 will divide this expression. So just we will get x plus 5 and x minus 6. This expression will cancel with the x plus 6. So can we take x plus 5 common from these two expressions? Yes. So just there are x minus 5 left, and then minus the second x minus 6 is left inside the bracket. X minus 6, x plus 6. And then x plus 5. Now open the bracket. X minus 5 minus x minus minus plus 6 divided by x minus 6, x plus 6. X with cancel with the x. So x plus 5 divided by x minus 6, x plus 6, and 6 minus 5, 1. So x plus 5 multiply with 1, x plus 5, and it can be close. A minus b, a plus b, it's x square minus 36. And this is your final answer. Understood beta? Okay, now come on the sixth part, sixth number. Question 5. The sixth part is 1 x minus 1 minus 1 divided by x plus 1, and then minus 2 divided by x square minus 1, sorry, plus 1, and then minus 4 divided by x square x4 minus 1. This is question. So how we can solve this question? 1 divided by x minus 1. 1 divided by x plus 1 minus 2 x square plus 1 minus 4, and it can be read x square whole square minus 1 square. Yes. So 1 divided by x minus 1, 1 divided by x plus 1 minus 2 divided by x square plus 1 minus 4 divided by x square, a square minus b square, x a square minus 1 mean b square, a square plus b square. So what will be the LCM now here? Okay, again they can be simplified. 1 divided by x minus 1 1 divided by x plus 1 minus 2 divided by x square plus 1 minus 4 divided by a square minus b square, a minus b, a plus b, x square plus 1 cannot be further divided, are open. So what will be the LCM now? This rational expression have the greater denominator, it means this is the LCM. Fine? No. As we know that how we can convert the small fraction to the long fraction. So the next, complete this question, it's your task. Fine? Okay. Now come on the last question, question number 6, and question 6 is your last question of this assignment. Okay, and the last question, question 6 part 1, question 6 part 1. They are saying that simplify, perform the indicated operation and then simplify. X square minus 49 and then into means multiply 5x plus 2 divided by x plus 7. So how we can simplify this question? X can be write x square minus 49 is the square of 7. It can be write 7 square into 5x plus 2 divided by x plus 7. So open the formula, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b into 5x plus 2 divided by x plus 7. So they are multiply, and during multiply we can use the cancellation property. It means x plus 5 can be cancelled with the x plus 5. So just x minus 7 is left here, and x minus 7 will multiply with 5x plus 2. Now multiply these two terms. X will multiply with first 5x plus 2, 5x square, then x will multiply with 2, 2x, then 7 will multiply with this term, 7 5s are 35, x minus plus minus 7 2s are 14. 5x square minus plus minus 35 minus 2 33x minus 14, and this is your final answer. Understood beta? Okay, now come on the last part. The last part is x square plus xy divided by y, x plus y into x square plus xy divided by y, x plus y divided by x square minus x divided by xy minus 2y. So how we can solve this question? X square plus xy. We can take common from here x. Yes, x plus y just remain y divided by x plus y into, and we can take common here x plus y just left So y divided by x plus y divided by, and take the common from here, x minus 1 just left, and take the common here y, so x minus 2 just left. So x plus y can be cancelled with x plus y, x plus y can be cancelled with the x plus y. So x divided by y into x divided by y, then divide by x, x minus y, and y, x minus 2. Okay, there are division and multiplication are doing in this expression, and as we know that when our expression had division and multiplication both the sign in one expression, so we will start from the left side. This side is left and this one is the right. So first we will multiply x square and then y square, divide by x to x minus 1, divide y x minus 2. Now convert this division into the multiplication. What will be the value? Value will opposite, and then use the cancellation property and find out the answer. Understood, beta? Now it's your task. Complete all the question in your notebook. Okay.